is open again. Supposedly. Yes. For now. But we're gonna go eat. And I don't know if I've reviewed Madigan's before, but we'll see. So we're here at Madigan Mountains in the time of post-quarantine. So they gave us paper menus instead. And yeah. So I actually wasn't planning on vlogging today, so I don't have, hopefully the audio isn't too horrible. But I'm starved. This is like, it's our first meal and it's like almost 5 o'clock, so probably gonna get a big steak. Probably their, oh, they don't have the cowboy ribeye. Oh, I don't have the cowboy ribeye anymore. I'll have to figure out what I want now. Our first meal at a restaurant in forever. We got chips, with the Old Bay chips, crab dip, and pita bread. So exciting. So, trying an Old Bay chip. Nice, crunchy. Definitely a homemade item. Very crabby. Very cheesy too. Oops. I'm trying to get more crab dip. Pretty good. Try with the pita bread. It's hard to do this one-handed. The pita bread. It's nice and seasoned too. I think I like the pita bread a little bit with the crab dip. It's like disintegrating into the dip. Look at Chris's sandwich. That is a huge hunk of fish.
Yeah, buddy.
That is big fish. I got the crab cakes. A little bit more smaller in size. And French fries. And rice. So this is one of the crab cakes. Well, a bite. Dip it in their sauce. It's good. You know, sometimes the crab cake's just hard, and sometimes they can be a little really fishy. You don't want that fishiness to them, but this is pretty good. And their sauce is really good too. So, pretty solid. Not the, I have to say, the jumbo lump crab from the Jumbo Lump Crab Company, much better, but this is pretty good. And the fries are good. And the waiter was saying the fries are really good here, so I actually don't remember getting, because I think before I would get like seafood dishes, so, but really good. What about your sandwich? Very hot and messy? Just hot. And we're gonna get down and dirty. Talk to you guys later. That looks awesome. I forgot, it's like ice cream and cake and pound cake, brownies.
So surprised.
I'm just trying to remember what's in it. Besides, oh shoot, pure sugar and deliciousness. So good. They didn't have whipped cream, but honestly it still tastes good. I think the whipped cream does help kind of balance all the chocolate out. But still good. Hey guys, wanted to do just a quick recap of our Madigan experience. It was so loud in there that I just, I figured I'd just do the outro at home. I wasn't planning to vlog, so I didn't bring my vlogging camera. And, I'm sorry for if there was like any distortion, because when I'm recording on my cell phone, like it picks it up a little bit, and I don't have a cell phone mic anymore for the cell phone. But Madigan's, it was the first experience that we had eating out somewhere. Since the governor, Northern Virginia was like 2 weeks or 10 days behind the rest of Virginia from opening up the restaurants. So it's only outdoor seating at the moment. And we originally wanted to go to Cock and Bull, which is in Occoquan, but we noticed that like on the website they said that they weren't opening until June 1st. So, well, it didn't say on the website. It just, I think I found it out like we did some sleuthing. It just didn't sound like they're open just yet. And when we called, there was like nobody picked up. Madigan's is usually not our first pick when we go out to eat. Not any fault due to it. Like, their food is not bad. It's actually decent. It's actually good, depending on the dish that you get. I've had some dishes there that I was just like, I wouldn't go there again for that dish. But then I've had experiences there that have been just fine. And so yeah, so it's like just one of those restaurants, it depends on the day, depends on the cook. Our meals today were pretty good. I mean, like Chris let me, like, I didn't show it on video because I decided towards the end of our meal to just get a bite of his sandwich. I have to say, fish sandwiches can be hit or miss. Like, either they can be really greasy, or they can just not be cooked like right, or they have no flavor. That was a good fish sandwich. Like, even though it was towards the end of the meal and it wasn't like fresh, it still tasted really good. Like, whatever, like the batter they used for the fish battering sandwich, it was super flavorful and like super good. And the fish was just, it was really, like, it was fried to perfection. And so that was awesome. My sandwich was my platter was a crab cake platter. Crab cakes can either be like, it's like you get 3 categories. They're really good, they're mediocre, they're not mediocre, but they're like okay, or they're like awful. This was like kind of like in between mediocre, like okay and good. Was it the best crab cake I've ever had? No, but it wasn't bad. It was totally good. Like, it was totally good. I finished both crab cakes. This was like my only meal of the day. I had been fasting all day because I ate kind of bad the previous day, and I'm on a diet. And then I wasn't going to get the Madigan Mountain. I was like, I'm gonna be good, Chris. And then he's like, no, we're not being good. He's like, this is our first time being in a restaurant in like 2 months. And I'm like, and he's like, and we're at Madigan, we're gonna get the Madigan Mountain. I was like, okay. And so our waiter, who I think his name is Nate, he was so nice. He was so sweet. He was like, I made sure we had it because I heard you mention that you wanted the Madigan Mountain. And he said they had everything except for the whipped cream. I guess they just didn't get whipped cream yet. So yes. So, but it was, the whipped cream does kind of like help break up like the chocolate and the chocolate mousse and the drizzle. But it was still pretty good without the whipped cream. But the whipped cream just does add a little bit of refinement to it, and also visually it just adds like that nice touch. All in all, we had a good experience. We've always had good experiences at Madigan. Like our waiter, it seemed like he was happy to be, like, Chris talked to him, he seemed to be happy to be at work again. So we had a good experience. It was nice sitting out in the patio and just watching, I'm not sure if that's a river, the body of water. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a river. It's just like a little inlet. I'm not entirely sure what Occoquan is, but like from a distance, there's like a drop, like a 25-foot drop, and like it's like a rock face, and like kids were just, I'm not sure if it's kids, couldn't see them, like teenagers, adults, I don't know, they were just like jumping off the rock face into the river. I'm just gonna call it a river for all intents and purposes. And I was just like, okay. And you watch like the goslings and the Canadian geese and the ospreys. So it was just like a nice day just to chill on the water and just relax and have our first meal, you know, since all the isolation and quarantine madness. So I'll give Madigan's a 4 out of 5 kaiju bites. They actually were pretty good today, and you know, it's like I said, it's not my first choice, but I definitely don't have anything negative to say about Madigan's. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.